Hello and welcome back to the Microsoft Publisher application course. In this video we will be looking at the final topic of working with layout in a publication, and that is creating and working with columns. Now, you've seen in a newspaper or some magazines where you look at the page and you see that texts are written in such a way that they don't go from one end of the page to another. They are split into what we call columns. So one story could be written in one side of the page and another in the middle and another maybe towards the right or end, or it could be a two-column uh, magazine or newspaper page. So here we're going to show you how you can create it. Let's pull up our publication and let's see which one we can use. We can stay in this particular publication page, and let's change the background to no background. It doesn't select. Yep. So make it white and save. So let's save it. So to work with your columns, you go to Home, and under Home you go to Paragraph, and there you see here Columns. Now you can click the drop down. You see what it means. Column, where you have one section in one column and another in this column. So that's what we mean. If you click the arrow down, one column is exactly what you have in our document or page today. Two columns means you want to split it into two, that is, split each page into two columns, and three columns the same. What we can do is we go to more columns, and you can see how many columns do you want, and you can look at how it should look like here. So if you say two columns, this is what it will look like. And you can also say how much space do you want between each column. So if I say maybe one, just to create a bit of space, and I can say OK. Now you don't notice anything because unless you start typing. So let's say we want to do some typing. I will just do any amount of typing. I expect that when I type it goes to the end of the page, right? And you see what happens, it drops down. So that's because this is split into two columns. So one column is here, another column is there. So if I keep typing to the end, I go press enter. See, when I press enter to the end of the page, I go to the next column and I can type. See, enter. And that's because there's text boxes. I will move them below. So practically speaking, this is how you create columns. And you can also go back to Home, Paragraph, and you can make three columns if you want. If you just click three columns, there you go again. So this is one, this is two, and when you go to the end of this column to come to this other one, so if you just keep pressing enter, 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 and there you are. You come to the third column, and that's it. So let's check out page one. So is this also split into columns? No. So basically, see the difference. For page one, we didn't do that. So only in page two it affected. So you can go to the page you want and do that. Alright, and that brings us to the end of this video, and also to the end of the major topic. And in the next video we will start with another main topic. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.